This is Cruelty Squad, a first-person action-adventure assassination game. You play as a biologically enhanced hitman in Cruelty Squad, hired by the most insane, the most inhuman, and the most violent corporations to do their bidding. Right off the bat, the first thing you notice about Cruelty Squad is the bizarre UI. So you've got this border around the screen that says Cruelty Squad itself. It's got disgusting biological components. Your life bar is at the top left corner of the screen. It's that blob of mass that says life. And your ammo counter is that strange green and red smiley face in the middle left of the screen that has a number on your left side, and the right side of it, the number on the left of the smiley face is how much ammo you have in your magazine. The number on the right is how much ammo you have in reserve. Speaking of ammo and weapons, there are 29 different weapons in the game, some hidden throughout the levels, some you can just find on enemies. There are also 48 different upgrades you can get in the form of equipment and implants that can be bought from the level select screen, and most of them are pretty disgusting. My favorite and the most useful of the lot were the gunk boosters, which give you the ability to double jump, but when you double jump you shoot some sort of biomass out of your feet that looks like vomit. And the bio thruster that replaces your kick in this game. Yes, you get a kick, it is pretty powerful, but it replaces your kick with a push forward that you can use in midair that also leaves disgusting biomass that looks like vomit on the ground. Both the bio thruster and the gunk boosters make farting sounds, so you can look forward to that for most of my gameplay here. Cruelty Squad doesn't attempt to tutorialize you on any of these features, nor does it explain them very well. You kind of have to go out in the world, test everything for yourself, and start scrounging for secrets. Speaking of secrets, every map has them. Even secret levels have secrets, most of which are pretty well hidden. In my 2 playthroughs of this game, I only found one secret level that by all accounts was pretty mundane, but it was pretty weird how I found it. I found a series of walls that looked suspicious, so I simply walked up to it and I walked through the wall, and in the room behind it I found a picture, and I simply walked into the picture and I was transported to a secret level, a ski resort. I apologize for not having the video here, but my footage from my first playthrough was corrupted, warranting a second playthrough. And that's what you're watching here, so if it looks like I know the maps, I do. Anyway, secrets and corrupted footage aside, at its core, Cruelty Squad is quite the simple game. Each level you're dumped into a little bit of a playground where you can go around and find what you need to find, look for secrets, look for ways around the map, but there's only one goal: assassinate your targets. To aid you in the assassination of your targets, there is always red crosshairs pointing to your assassination targets. With no other signs or directions pointing out your targets, you're forced to explore the map and sometimes take unassuming paths to your target, like this one where I simply walked down a street next to the water for a while, until the exploration finally pays off and I find my route to both the exit of the level and my assassination target. Now, to put the cherry on top of the cake of all of these features, you'll notice in a lot of the footage there is an eye that shows up between my life meter blob and my ammo counter. This icon tells you whether or not enemies can see you, giving you a rudimentary stealth system, making getting to, killing your target, and exiting the level a bit of a complicated science. On top of that, there is a satisfying yet sometimes frustrating risk and reward system in Cruelty Squad. When you die, you lose money, but when you complete a mission, you gain money. And yes, you can go in debt in this game. Without giving away any spoilers, too much debt in this game can lead to unforeseen consequences. That's all I'll say. Other than completing missions, you have a few other ways to gain money to fight off this debt, and even buy more biological upgrades. You see, vital organs can be harvested from gibbed bodies, any bodies, enemies, civilians, you name it. The bodies simply have to be exploded in some way by a well-placed shot or explosives, and there you go, the organs are all over the ground for you to harvest. Once collected, these organs can be bought and sold on the stock market. You can also buy and sell fish, though that requires a secret you must find in the game, involving the procurement of a fishing rod. Overall, Cruelty Squad is a fantastic game that requires a lot of thinking, strategizing, and getting over some frustration. Cruelty Squad is a punishing game, but success is extremely rewarding. Get out there and buy Cruelty Squad on Steam now. That'll do it for this video. Thank you for watching up to this point, and I will leave you with this bizarre cutscene. If you liked what you've seen, learned something, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps a lot. See you next week.